My other question was, what's the difference between energy work and Shaktipat, if there is any difference?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Energy is energy.
Yeah.
Okay. The difference with it is when you have a realized being or a guru that's realized is giving Shaktipat or energy, then it's pure. Okay. If you have somebody else that's trying to do energy work, then unfortunately the law of quantum is that whatever the mind is engaging, that is also going to be transmitted. Okay, so the energy is being skewed. So that's why on this path we don't allow people that are not realized. We prefer they not do any energy work, nor go to anybody else that's doing energy work, because that is transmitted. And people that are doing Reiki will say, well, no, it's a pure energy and that's it. Well, they don't understand the laws of physics and quantum. Okay? It is being filtered through the mind and through the consciousness. Okay? So they're, even though they're trying to put into place these different symbols, and so they're trying to change their mindset, the fact is that they are filtering it through ego. Okay? Yes.
Yes, but when on the ashram, sometimes you speak about energy work and Shaktipat from the sages and gurus. Then it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the sages are all realized.
Yeah.
Okay? The gurus here are realized. The sages are realized. Therefore, the transmission that's given is pure.
Yeah.
It's not having any other mindset that's going on with it. When the mind is still, then it's only pure energy. And then it can go forward and can start to do releases and things as well for the sadhaka. Okay? But we don't do so much energy work anymore for people, because what was happening was people were not doing their practices. They figured, well, all I have to do is lay on the table and get energy work, and I don't have to do anything. Okay? So that's why we pulled back on doing so much energy work for people, because they were taking advantage of it and not following through on doing their practices. Okay? So yes, it's beneficial, but you have to be willing to do your practices. And COS is enough. If you're surrendered in it, it's going to bring up what needs to bring up, and it awakens Kundalini, and Kundalini brings it up. Okay? So this is why the cautions again on getting outside energy work or doing energy work yourself, and why we don't have people, students running around giving blessings and, like some other places do blessings, because it's not pure energy. Okay. Did we have any other questions this morning?
I have one.
Yes, Sachi.
Put the camera on me.
Yeah, kind of going slow so people don't get dizzy.
I'm wondering if you could talk about, in duality, helping people and doing it in a way where you're actually not doing it to actually control people, but you're doing it with compassion and Savea. If there's a difference between all those three terms.
Yeah, all of our work is supposed to be done with the attitude of Savea, that I'm giving back to God, I'm giving back to the universe, I'm giving back to humanity. So this is part of your practices here. This is a very integral part of it, so that you are doing practices every moment of the day. Okay, what are we doing on time?
4 minutes, 5 minutes.
Okay. So this is very important. So you do all of your work with the attitude that it's seva, I'm giving back to the community. You do it in sacredness, see it as sacred in nature, okay? And compassion, you have compassion. And understand that the people you're dealing with are going through a lot of mental ignorance, okay? When they're acting out of ignorance. So you develop compassion for where they're at, okay? Doesn't mean, that you're not going to stand up for what needs to be stood up for. But you can understand that they're coming usually out of ignorance. And that they're in some sort of a driven mode, if you will. And so just understand that. That's all.